It's your boy Yule.
I'm Margaret.
And this is Can We Talk About It?
And we are here today with a special guest, Yohannes. He is a musician and a designer. So we're going to get into it with him, talk a little bit about everything that he has going on.
Yeah.
I like the way y'all put it. Musician, designer, artist.
Renaissance man.
Renaissance savant, you know what I'm saying?
All right, cool. So we're going to ask you a couple questions about your music first to start off.
Word.
All right. And so our first question is, when did you realize you wanted to pursue music? And take us through your journey from that point up until where you are now.
Word. That's a great question. Pursue, I would say the day I got out of high school, me and my brother, Mooch, he's an engineer, prominent engineer nowadays. We kind of just always had a good musical energy about us and kept it up. We did a hip hop cafe. That was our 12th grade year in high school.
What is a hip hop cafe?
We did like a after school cipher thing. You know what I'm saying? I was just the host. I was just a poet, too afraid to really get in front of people and do my thing. But I think like the day we got out of high school, we finished that up. Once that kind of went to the wayside, it was like, all right, I got to do it now. You know what I'm saying? So I would say the day I got out of high school, that's 2012. Till now, it's been a crazy journey. You know what I mean? I would say if anything, it's like built me up and broke me down in so many different ways. I've never found anything more challenging than music. Not to say that I think it's hard, but just navigating and getting what I want from it.
Yeah.
And being as great as I want to be and devoting myself is a way bigger task than I thought it was going to be. And it's kind of just caused me to really just, like I said, devote myself and delve in, or whatever the word is, really just dive in, be right there with it on such a consistent basis. I don't know. I would say that I love it more than ever, and I'm more than ever excited to share all the stuff I've been working on for a long time with people.
That's dope.
I mean? Yeah, I'm ready, man. I'm feeling good about stuff. So
that's dope. That shows growth,
progress. Yeah, good growth and progress, man. Definitely.
So you're not from New York originally, right?
No, man.
Not to put you on blast.
No. You good.
As a non-New Yorker, but
look, I'm sitting here with two real New Yorkers, right? Okay, look.
Yeah, we New York as it gets.
And we in the city of dreams, you know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta make sure y'all check the temperature.
Yeah.
Plus, if you know me, you know what I'm saying, I'm from the States, I'm from Grand Rapids, Michigan. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm born and bred. That's where I'm from. I rep it to the fullest every chance I get. You know what I mean? It's on my hat.
Yeah, 616.
You know what I'm saying? The 6106 is on my hat. You know what I mean? We right up under Canada. We right under there, tucked in the mitten, if you didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So I'm putting on for us. And I'm also a Virginia transplant.
Okay.
I'm a Richmond, Virginia transplant, which is where I found music. You know what I'm saying? And I knew I wanted to pursue it when I got to Virginia. I think I knew since I was a kid beating on tables. You know what I mean? But I really, really, like you used the word pursue, it clicked in Virginia. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Grand Rapidian of Virginia, and I'm a 4-year Brooklynite, almost 5 years. You know what I'm saying? I've been in Brooklyn for 5 years.
It's almost like he's a native Brooklynite, right?
Yo,
after 5 years?
Listen,
it's
is that how
treated
you
me well.
feel?
Look, it's treated me well. You know?
I don't even know.
Is he from
I don't know
Brooklyn
if
now?
he's valid yet. I don't know if he's
Is he from
valid
Brooklyn?
yet.
We gotta put him through the gauntlet.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, look, Brooklyn's a little harsh. It might take me a little bit more than 5 years, you know?
Yeah, but he been holding it down from what I've seen thus far.
Oh, you're giving passes now. You've been transplanted passes. All right. No, but I asked because I just was curious about what the music scene is like out there.
Word.
And what kind of inspirations you maybe draw from that music scene that we don't really see in New York.
Word, great question. I don't know if y'all have seen it, but it's kind of a thing right now. You know what I'm saying? You even got memes talking about Detroit to LA rappers. I can't remember that kid's name, but that kid's funny as shit. But yeah, like Detroit kind of is popping right now, post-pandemic. It's typical of us, you know what I'm saying? We kind of do it. Detroit is really going crazy. I'm not from Detroit. I'm from Michigan, Grand Rapids, Michigan.
How far is Grand Rapids from Detroit?
About 4 hours.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's it. I just drove it not too long ago, but I can't remember. I think it's about 4 hours, four and some change. But yeah, like they really kind of killing it right now. You got Babyface Ray, you got Vezo. They've been killing it, but like really getting that recognition right now. Big Sean's kind of quiet a little bit. He just dropped some music, but I would say more than anything, the streets is talking for Michigan right now. And I would say that it's a wave. It's definitely inspiring me, just to be from there, you know what I'm saying? I think that all my family and friends from the city would agree. Like, you know, I call it Grand Raggedy because it ain't much going on, you know what I'm saying? But you know, we make it fly. Yeah, for real, we make it fly. We
put on for your city, Grand Raggedy. That's
we make
nice,
it fly. We make it a thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I just am glad to see that the Midwest is making some noise. He's another young rapper that's running around New York, running around Virginia. He's from Virginia too, from Norfolk, Virginia, but he's from Ohio. You know what I'm saying? Al Doms. That's the homie. He's killing it right now. You know, the Midwest scene is on its way up, man. I just want to see more and more artists that are not bound to their region or that are inspired by artists from all over the place really come out of the Midwest, because I know that's there. You know what I mean? Michael Jackson is from the Midwest. Motown is Midwest. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see a lot of more artists really trying to bring something new to the table too. I'm inspired by that whole region though, for sure.
That's definitely what's up. Yeah, and I definitely heard a few of those, like Al Doms and people coming out of that's cool.
Yeah.
It's some gems.
It's cool that you're putting on for your city too.
Yo, man, it's some gems.
Is that what we call it from now on? Grand Raggedy? You putting Grand Raggedy on the map?
We gonna stick with the Say Suno Says. I'm gonna call it the Raggedy because I'm from there.
We can't call
it that.
Look.
All right, that makes sense.
Represent
That's fine.
That makes sense.
Yeah, y'all gotta talk about us in a good way.
I'll let you keep Grand Rapids if we get to keep New York.
Hey, look, y'all got
it. Exchange.
Y'all got it.
What genre term would you use to describe your music? And who do you think are your biggest inspirations? Like,
word.
Kind of also what inspires your music in general. So, you know, just your general inspirations and your personal inspirations.
Good question. Who inspires me? Shit, that's a great question. I would say probably like, what was the first part of your question? My fault.
First part of my question was, what genre would you describe?
Let's start with that. Let's start with that. I'm gonna make it short and simple. Hip hop. You know what I mean? Even though I'm not always to the core, the typical rigorous hip hop, or maybe the technical hip hop or the hardcore hip hop, but I feel like I rap. I feel like when I'm trying to sing, I'm just doing a more flavorful version of rapping. You know what I mean? I'm not the singest guy. I got a singing voice. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would call it.
Yeah.
But definitely hip hop, because I think like, and that kind of ties into what inspires me. Hip hop just embodies, you know what I'm saying, innovation, forward movement, progression, flavor, being yourself. I think it really just empowers how I think. Hip hop is probably one of my first teachers. You know what I'm saying? It's probably one of my favorite teachers. It's probably one of the places where I get a lot of my sauce, information, and all types of stuff from. So I would definitely say hip hop. Who inspired me? Shit. My family. You know what I'm saying? My siblings and my mama for sure. They were mad creative, probably the most creative people I know. If I was to think artist-wise, I would definitely say, probably like Kanye, Pharrell, Tyler the Creator. Yeah, man. Yo, those guys are really just doing stuff for their own lane that's different. You know what I'm saying? They're very talented. Myself, my crew, The Glue, which one day everybody will find out about, you know what I'm saying? And I would say like my life and things in my life. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I would say that's the stuff that inspires me. Yeah. A lot of design, a lot of clothing, a lot of other art, you know what I mean? But if I had to think of people that really inspire me, maybe Snoop Dogg. I'd throw Snoop Dogg in there. He really inspires me. Bob Marley. And I don't know if I mentioned Michael Jackson, but Michael Jackson too. Mike Jackson for sure.
I'm curious, do people say you sound like anybody?
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I get a lot of comparisons. I be getting
any you like, any you don't like.
I'll be transparent. I don't like comparisons at all.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I think I don't sound like nobody.
I don't think you sound like anybody from what I've heard.
I go out my way to really sound like myself.
I couldn't think of anybody when I was listening to your stuff, but I was just curious if anyone had ever like.
And I got a good palette. I'm mixing everybody in my pot. Like you probably can't name an artist I'm not gonna say that. You definitely could probably name artists that I ain't heard of, but I be listening. You know what I'm saying? I be listening like crazy. So I mix a lot of stuff in my pot and in my palette at all times. Like, it's really a thing for me. Like, you know what I mean? If I'm striving to be myself, but I like to get influenced by other flavors.
I feel that.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Obviously, the whole package is nice, but if you had to pick one, what do you feel like is most important when it comes to your music? Is it going to be the beat, your flow? Is it going to be just the way your voice sounds? Is it going to be lyricism? What's like top priority?
Y'all are asking some fire ass questions. Like, what is up with this? Yo, look, I think that's such a good question because I've been on my journey. I've been trying to. That's a part of figuring this shit out.
Right.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, what's most important? And if it's anything, as a person who's trying to learn to produce right now, it's the music. You know what I'm saying? We all love a good beat. And people all day long, they'll go, the beat's good and the raps are okay. Yo, a good beat, some good music. I don't even know why we call certain beats in hip-hop beats. They're pieces of music.
Yeah.
Metro Boomin got some pieces of music. Them shits outshine some Beethoven shit, you know what I'm saying? A billion years over than me, you know what I mean? So, I would say the beat, the production, the music, the melody that goes into that whatever's playing behind you is what's gonna make people move, even when you ain't doing it all the way.
I feel that, yeah.
You know what I mean? For sure.
What has been your favorite experience and your worst experience with rapping and working in the music industry in general?
Oh, man. I haven't had too many bad experiences that I'm like, oh man, that fucking sucked. Music has brought me like a lot of great ones. I would say that if I could think of any experience that has led me to feel disdain towards my chosen, you know what I'm saying, path, would be seeing how a lot of people maneuver around you. Not necessarily that these are people you keep around, but maybe it is, maybe it isn't, maybe it's acquaintance, maybe it's a friend, maybe it's a family member, whatever. You are on a path and people are going to maneuver around you different ways because they see you doing different things. You know, a lot of people get caught up in trying to make you do things because that equals their happiness while telling you that it's going to make you happy or it's going to get you where you need to be. And I'm sure that's everybody in life sometimes. But
I was like, that sounds like life.
yeah, definitely life. But music is synonymous with life. And man, when you're on your music path and you're on your path and you're trying to figure things out, a lot of people really just, they don't necessarily know how to aid you. I'm not saying that they should, but if you could do anything, you know, just try to stay on your path and stay focused on what you're trying to do, because that's the only area I can say I've ever had disdain. Yeah, sometimes people just have you looking at people like, yo, you really did all that? You didn't have to do all that. But it's like y'all says, life.
Yeah.
For sure. What's something you'd like to see change in about the way music is done in relation, business is done in relation to music? So, what do you like?
Look, yo, don't get me started up here.
Give us one.
Yo, look, because I got 100.
Laundry list.
I'm gonna give you one.
All right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just want to see more stand-up, fair, equal business across the board and consideration for artists, and in an eco-friendly way. You know what I'm saying? Artists to the background people to the artist, the producer to the beat maker to the engineer to the artist. We're all a family. You know what I mean? And this goes to the label too. You know what I mean? Pay your artists, pay your background people. You know what I'm saying? Let's get each other paid. We can all paint this idea that there's not enough money for everybody, but there's no one else here spending money but humans. So just let's get it to each other.
Facts.
It's not that hard. We created an entire system around it.
What's the most meaningful song or project that you've put out so far? Or like what's been your favorite? Maybe they're one and the same.
Word. I will say that I have not put any of my favorite music from myself out yet.
Ooh.
That's good to know.
Why you holding out on the people?
Yeah. And I'm known for it, so it ends soon. I'm not gonna.
You are known for holding out.
Yeah. I'm not gonna keep holding out.
Kendrick Lamar or Rihanna? What are you doing?
Look. Nah, we about to get it to y'all. Like no cap. But I will mention some songs that I got out. My favorite song right now is my own. I put it on Audio Mac only. It's not anywhere else.
Why do you make it hard for people?
I really rock with Audio Mac, and I just wanted to kind of give it to y'all before it was ready.
Okay.
Because I love it so much. It's called Won't Be. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I just got the opportunity to go on my first New York. Does anybody know what that's called?
Fire escape.
Fire escape. Thank you. I'm glad we figured that out. I just got to go on my first New York fire escape ever.
Well, 5 years in Brooklyn, and
5 years in Brooklyn, and I never been on. I went to I'm capping. I've been on a fire escape at the old studio, but it's been a long time. Yeah. You made me remember that when you tried to carry me just now. I had to think about it, but no, I have been on one, and that one felt new. So I was out there singing that joint on there just because again, it's my favorite song.
That's cool.
So if you get the chance to check that out on Audio Mac, check out "Won't Be," and I'll mention my other most memorable song ever is probably John Poppy and Thugger. I feel like if you know me, you know that was a big record. That shit went crazy all over the States, low key, and just kind of brought me a lot of new fans and got me a lot of listeners. And the listeners never stop. They play my record like every week. I get like 2,000 plays on that record every week. So I still love y'all. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all still got me good.
This might be one of the songs you already said, but let's say somebody you have one song to show somebody that you feel really like encapsulates you as an artist. Word. You want to show people who you are as a rapper. What song do you pick?
Word. And you said it's got to be out?
No. I mean, it would help if it was out so that they could go listen to that song.
Y'all only gonna know it. So like I put out a song 4 days ago called 2K Baby. Definitely should go check that out. If you want to know who I am as an artist, if you're trying to encapsulate who I am as an artist, that's it right there.
And it's on all like streaming
all streaming platforms. Okay. I'm talking that shit on that joint. I got a good verse on the hook on there. Crazy ass beat. The first beat released by my little bro Tay-Wop in Richmond, Virginia. Going crazy out the gate, you know what I mean? So good record, good energy, good time, you know what I'm saying? Good feel. Cool. For real.
All right, and we're gonna circle back to asking another question about your music, but we also know that you're a designer. You came in here drippy. You always see you with a little bit of, you know swag on. And I know you created this that you got on your head too. So tell us about like your clothing line, your design aspirations.
Word. For sure, man. I'm trying to take it to the moon. My move to New York was definitely really the eye opener that I'm in love with design. I did AutoCAD in school. I grew up playing with Legos. I love Legos. I've always had an admiration for buildings. You know what I mean? I never really clicked in my brain. I loved Spider-Man growing up. Nothing else. No other Superman for real. Superhero for real. But yeah, bro, I always had a fascination with buildings and architecture, and I think I really just cracked it when I moved to New York. Being around a lot of clothes and a lot of buildings and a lot of people, it just started clicking for me. My brand is called Hanne Denim. My name is Yohannes. My friends started calling me Hanne, which is just the Yo and the S taken off of, you know what I'm saying? My dad brought me a hat that said Hanne in yellow letters, with a black hat and yellow letters in the army font, and I just started turning up with it. You know what I mean? It's kind of just been a thing then. Before I had my own brand, I was running around calling myself Mr. Dirty Rugged Denim. You know, I thought I was the coolest nigga in jeans, so you know what I'm saying? I just thought it was a thing, and I made it that way, and then that's what the brand kind of turned into. It's definitely like very like, I got Jamaican in my blood, so you know what I'm saying? That's kind of the inspiration a little bit. My family is definitely a huge inspiration. It stands for, what I made the name stand for as abbreviations, help all, never, not everybody. You know what I mean? So it has a little thing behind it, you know what I'm saying? If you cop one of the pieces, you get an ownership card that'll break it all down for you, you know what I mean? But yeah, I love design, man. I'm trying to design some buildings. I'm trying to design some blueprints for some stuff. So you know what I'm saying? If you're looking for that, holla at the kid in the future. No, I'm trying to take it to the roof though. I want to go big with it.
That's definitely what's up, and we see that a lot with like especially artists today, and it's important that artists today expand beyond the music.
Right.
Yeah.
So man, you know, it's like go dive into fashion, dive into like art, whatever it is like for you. So it's good that you have something else that's not just the music.
It keeps me fresh too. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say I can't. I probably won't ever put out a song every day.
Yeah.
But in reality, I could probably get damn near close to people every day. You know what I'm saying? That's not something that people will get tired of for you know. So I just consider it like that sometimes. Get to do it simultaneously.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
So our last question is a two-parter. We're gonna let everybody know what you have coming up, anything you're excited about, where they can find you and like check you out. But I was also just curious how your experience working as a musician has kind of changed during COVID. Like, I don't know if you did a lot of performances before, maybe now
right.
You're not at all.
No, I mean, I think that's a great question. I would say for COVID, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, maybe other people have been performing and doing things. I'm not. I haven't been performing.
Yeah.
I haven't been looking to. I was doing some New York shows prior.
Yeah.
I did SOBs, which I thought was mad fly.
That is cool.
Damn, I can't remember the other places I performed at in New York, but some fly clubs, or not clubs, but like
SOBs is a good one.
Yeah, I gotta mention that joint because that shit was lit. I did SOBs twice. That shit was legendary. That shit felt great, cool. Especially, I'm glad I got to do that before COVID because non-risk things closing. A lot of great venues, legendary venues have closed, which is kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I've used this time to really charge up, really sit back, reflect, realign, figure out how I want to attack it. Hopefully when things get open back up, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to do my research on these vaccines and see what's going on and do my research on what I do and don't want to do and figure out how I want to go about life next so that I can make the right decisions. My main goal is to get in front of these people again so I can give them some fucking content and some shows and some raps. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what my sacrifices look like to make that happen, but I'm working with y'all, so we're going to figure it out.
True.
But shoot, till then, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to give people more music, more content. Yeah, I would definitely say that's kind of how it's impacted me and made me think post-pandemic, if we're out of it.
True.
I don't know.
Yeah,
we squared it. we figuring it out.
Yeah, that's cool. So you do have a new song out, like you just said. Word. So where can people hear your music? Where can they shop your merch?
For sure.
And where can they find you?
For sure. You guys
and where can they one day have you design a building for them?
Word, no, that's a fact. Look, y'all can hit me, find me, and see me on all social media at Yohannes Music, on Instagram, on Twitter, you know what I'm saying, Facebook at Yohannes SBR. You know what I'm saying? You guys can find me everywhere. I'm definitely not hard to find. On social media, on streaming platforms, you can search my new song, 2K Baby. I'll let you guys know about that joint. Produced by my bro Tay-Wop. Mixed by Nice on the Sonics. And all my other music on all streaming platforms. Apple Music, Spotify, Bandcamp. Check me on Bandcamp. You know what I'm saying? You can find me on Bandcamp. Pay me for my music if you want to. Buy the track. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we everywhere though. And there's going to be a lot more music coming. So y'all going to be seeing my name popping up everywhere if you did forget with the search. You know what I'm saying? But
we're going to put in the bio.
Word.
Great.
Efficiency. I like it. Word.
You're ready?
Yeah.
Well, that's what's up. Well, again, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Inviting me, man. I appreciate y'all inviting me for sure.
Thank you.
All right, check them out.
This was fun.
Yeah.
This was fun.
Definitely. He gave you all his links, gave you his sites. Check them out. Support artists as we always do. Stream that. All right, and we'll catch
Go on Bandcamp, buy it.
Hey, look. And my wings calling me. Perfect time.
There we go. Just like that. Peace.